Psalms 119, verse 140. Thy word is very pure, therefore thy servant loveth it. I am small and despised, yet do not I forget thy precepts. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Trouble and anguish have taken hold on me, yet thy commandments are my delights. The righteousness of thy testimonies is everlasting. Give me understanding, and I shall live. I cried with my whole heart, hear me, O Lord, I will keep thy statutes. I cried unto thee, save me, and I shall keep thy testimonies. I prevented the dawning of the morning and cried, I hoped in thy word. My eyes prevent the night watches, that I might meditate in thy word. Hear my voice according unto thy loving kindness, O Lord, quicken me according to thy judgment. Hashem and amen. Judge me, I'm gonna stumble.
Hi, my name is Crystal Harden.
Hi, my name is Mercedes Blue.
And I'm Lindsey Dawn.
This is HP Talks.
Welcome in.
Today's topic is discovering oneself and the fear of being seen or perceived. So today we all decided to pull some oracle cards, and the card that I ended up pulling was the Harvest card. And pretty much what I got from that is that I'm pretty much on the right path, and that the seeds that I've sown are coming to fruit. I'm ready to.
Harvest, baby. Harvest them fruits.
So on your journey, so where you're in a harvest right now. You're seeing the fruits of your seed. What comes up about being seen? Because even this is like, this is out of our element. This is new.
Right.
So what's the, because on behalf of the moon and Scorpio, this is all shadow. This is all other world or underworld, energy. So we can give love and like wisdom, knowledge, all of those things. But then, we have those other things buried internal.
Yeah, that's very true.
So that's shadow. So what's the fear in the midst of you reaping the benefits of your harvest? What's the fear behind this?
I'm gonna say that my fear really stems from my main fear. I'm gonna say really stems from like embarrassing myself. I don't want to nobody wants to fall flat on their face. I'm very very aware that we have to make mistakes, and there's no way to learn unless we do fail sometimes. But that is a fear of mine, and especially on such large platforms these days. Like, I cancel culture is a motherfucker. Like,
what?
Okay.
For culture or becoming mean.
Man, what? The butt of everybody's joke. Millions of people. But, besides that, I'm also very like, I don't want to look bad on camera physically, or how do you put it, theoretically, like I don't want to rub people the wrong way too, with my opinion. So that all plays a big factor into why I tend to excuse me, self-sabotage in some ways.
Mine's gonna be. Ask that question again.
What is it? Well, first, what was your card that you got? What was the ancestor message?
So let me tell you the ancestor message. It was in line. I definitely when I put my card, I asked for clarity for present and future. Clarity of my journey, my path. and I put the Seven Sisters, which was interesting. I'm like, Seven Sisters? That's a me. What are you talking about? But then, as I dug deep, as I read it, and I sat with it, and it spoke on creativity, being creative, and knowing my magic, knowing my power, and just being free to be me. I feel like taking limitations off myself, not being afraid to be me when it'll sound weird, but naked. And when I say naked, I mean like free, not worrying about nobody, not worrying about opinions. You know what I'm saying? Just in my own world, my bubble. There's only me here. Feel me? So I feel like that that card I pulled definitely related to how I perceive myself and how I want others to perceive me as well. I know, bitch. She's like, cold. Oh, baby.
Okay, so Mercedes Blue. What is your biggest fear of being seen or perceived?
Judgment, people's opinion. Yeah, I'll say that was my fear for a very long time. Now I don't give a fuck. I have a I give a fuck, but then I don't give a fuck attitude. Like, okay, this is who I am. Accept me or don't. And then I be like, what? Am I doing too much? Tone it down. And then that's why I feel them when they say Pisces have that light and dark, because that light be like, oh, tone it. And that dark be like, bitch, tone it down for what? Who are we making feel comfortable for what?
Right.
Why? Then you be you, and if they uncomfortable, then that's something they have to deal with themselves. That's their own reflection. So be authentically yourself. And I think I want to tap more into that dark side, because who the fuck am I covering up for? Who am I dimming my light for? For what? For who? What purpose is that serving me? And so I'm like,
For sure.
I am no longer her who walks in fear of other people's judgment, perception, perceiving, whatever the fuck of me, because I'm gonna be authentically me. I'm free. I don't care. Like it or love it. Everybody gonna have an opinion. If I'm doing something good, they gonna have an opinion. If I'm doing something bad, they gonna have an opinion. And they got an opinion like their asshole. You feel me? I got an asshole.
Opinion just like they
So, and I want to say it sucked that it took this age for me to get here, but then again, I it don't, because I'm definitely patient with myself and gracious with myself, and I'm proud that I found myself here. So those ladies.
Thank you for sharing.
How about you, beautiful?
I don't know. The card I pulled was Maya. And Maya was a goddess and a concept of justice, freedom. That's when they talk about your heart being weighed on the scales to a feather, right? Right. So this is everything to me. There's 42 laws of Maya. And hopefully we'll be able to get more in depth with that.
I wish you could break that down.
No, for sure. So basically, Maya is about alignment, truth, and balance, and order. She was the daughter of Ra. And the card was about giving and receiving. The reason I took notes on it, because I felt like it was a lot, but also very real. So to receive without giving is selfish and out of alignment. To give without receiving is martyrdom and out of alignment. And It stated that receiving is a sacred feminine practice that many women find difficult.
I agree.
And I'm like, oh, we could do a whole nother
episode.
Oh, yeah.
That by itself.
Yeah.
Next episode. Okay.
Right, now we know.
Look, now we know.
Yeah.
But for me, what came up was, and the declaration was, I give easily and freely, I receive freely. So, for a minute, I really pondered on this question. We sat on this for a couple of weeks. So I really sat with myself, like, what is my biggest fear of being seen at this point? And I came to realize that
Shh. What? Be quiet.
I'm about to get up out of here. Out.
You didn't
Up and down, up, wait.
Turn that down too.
Artemis. Artemis. Get out. Cat.
Y'all almost about to rise the whole.